In the quiet streets of a small American town called Hillsdale, Iowa, every morning at sunrise, the sound of a rusty old pickup truck would echo through the neighborhoods. Fresh tomatoes, farm fresh potatoes. It was driven by Mr. Thomas, a humble vegetable vendor, and sitting beside him was his 16-year-old son, Shyam. Shyam's life was simple: help Dad sell vegetables in the morning, attend a public high school during the day, and lie under the open sky at night dreaming big dreams. His biggest dream? Getting into MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. But how could the son of a farmer's market vendor, who couldn't even afford private tutoring, ever reach a place like MIT? One day, a professor visited their school and announced that a non-profit learning center on the edge of town was offering free SAT prep coaching if students could pass a basic qualifying test. Shyam's eyes lit up. He knew this was his chance to change everything. That night, he looked at his father and said, "Dad, I want to take the test." His father, exhausted from the day's work, looked up slowly and said, "Son, we don't have time or money. If you don't help in the mornings, who's going to manage the stand?" Shyam fell silent, but his dreams didn't. For days, he said nothing to anyone. He was fighting a war inside. Is it even okay for someone like me to dream this big? Dreams are for rich kids. We're just trying to survive. One night, the power went out. The whole town was wrapped in darkness. Shyam lay on the porch staring at the moon and whispered to himself, "If the moon shines for everyone, then dreams should belong to everyone too." The next day, a new math teacher, Ms. Anderson, walked into the classroom. She checked Shyam's notebook and paused. "Your concepts are very strong. Have you applied for the coaching program?" He lowered his head. "Can't afford it, ma'am." She smiled. "Then let me guide you myself. Meet me at the public library every evening." And that's how his real journey began, on a splintered wooden library bench with sweat-soaked shirts and half-slept nights. Every day after helping his dad at the farmer's market, Shyam would run to the library and study till 9 p.m. In the beginning, the math problems didn't make sense. His eyes would burn from exhaustion, but he kept telling himself, "If I quit now, I'll never win." 3 months later, the entrance test results came in. Shyam had cleared it. That day, for the first time, his father's eyes filled with tears, tears of pride. But the battle wasn't over. In the coaching center, most kids had iPads, MacBooks, and Nike shoes. Shyam had a worn-out backpack. When teachers asked to download video lectures, Shyam pulled out his dad's old flip phone and everyone laughed. He often felt small, but Ms. Anderson would remind him, "Your story is different, and that's why you'll win." He would fall asleep solving equations and wake up to help sell vegetables. Then came the big day, the SAT exam. Shyam sat down, nervous, his hands trembling. But he told himself, "I am no less than anyone." He read every question with focus, and when he got stuck, he imagined Ms. Anderson's voice saying, "Don't fight with fear, fight with your mind." After the test, he walked out calm and satisfied. The day of results, the whole neighborhood held their breath. Then a message popped up. MIT admission granted. All states rank 153. His father couldn't speak. He just hugged him tight, whispering, "You've made our name shine, son." Shyam was going to MIT. He boarded a plane for the first time, and when the professor in his freshman class asked, "How many of you ranked in the top 200 in the country?" Shyam raised his hand with pride. He now sat next to students who had every privilege money could buy. But he had grit, sacrifice, and dreams. 4 years later, he landed a job at one of the world's top tech companies. But instead of chasing big city life, he made a choice: to return to Hillsdale. He opened a free prep center for underprivileged kids who had dreams, but no resources. Now they call him Mr. Shyam. and he drives a nice car, but still hugs every fruit seller's child who walks through his doors. Because he knows, dreams don't have a price tag. Every year to every new batch, he says one line, "I'm the son of a market vendor. If I can do it, so can you. Just never give up." And now his father no longer sells vegetables. The whole town says with pride, "That's our Shyam, the boy who made Hillsdale proud."